Okay, back in business. That was all my fault for not setting that point correctly. Anyway, it's working its way over here to my purple block, so it's going to ask me to tie this off. Got to wait for the tone, pick up my needle, pull up my bobbin thread, and that was, again, all my fault. I had set a point into the quilt. Wasn't paying enough attention, got too excited, and so I just kind of like to move it over here and tell the machine to continue, and it will move to the next place, which is not very far away. And then if I want to adjust it, because it might quilt into this, I could actually move it, but I'm not going to. It's not going to go down into there enough to matter. For me, anyway. Because, anyway. So now I'm just going to pull up bobbin thread and say go, and it's going to start again. And I keep my hands in here because, again, this is a kind of a rimply-imply edge, which I'm going to have to fix in the edge end, but I don't care. I would normally care, but I don't care. So it's getting up next to the purple block again, and I can see by the Android that it's going to be stopping somewhere right in here and tying off again, because it doesn't want to go into that box, because I want to be able to put designs in there. So that's how I wanted it to do it in the first place, and I forgot to check the boundary box, and so I have to go back and rip some stuff out, but I'm going to do it because I think I want it to look that way rather than all the boxes sewed around, which I didn't want in the first place. But anyway, alright, then I just say continue, and it goes down here, and this is where it's going to start again, and then it's going to do a rimple right around here and stop here, then it's going to go here and go up. So I'll record for just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to turn the camera off. This is an experiment with the quilting machine and with my camera, so I'm just trying out things. See, right there, now stop. I have to wait for the tone. Go down, go up, bring up my bobbin thread, put my arm across everything, and then get back over here just so the machine doesn't have to work so hard. Tell it to continue. And this one is going to be up in between everything, so it'll be a while before it ties off again. And I can tell what it's doing by looking at my screen. Oh, no, this is going to be just a big giant loop, and then it's going to tie off again. It's a lot more work to do the loop, the jump stitches, but if you don't want it to outline your box, then you have to do this. And there's other better ways to outline the box than what my nightmare was on this. Again, learning, and some of the stuff I need to watch the videos again so I do it better, but that's why I'm practicing on this quilt, because it's kind of a little nightmare. So that's going to tie off. So I'm going to do one more because it'll be a bigger one this time before it does that. Down, up, move away. Bring up my bobbin, turn it off, continue. It does a little tie off each time before it takes off. I told it to do that. You don't have to do that. You can set it up so it doesn't do that, but since I'm doing so many jump stitches, I want to tie off on each spot. So now it's just going up. There was my old pattern right up there where it's nesting into it. And that's when I set down those points. I told it how far to go. Now it just went past one of those. It's going to wing around down here at the bottom and then come back up in here, right about here. Then when I get all this done, then I got to go back. I got to do a lot of ripping. Got to do a lot of unbuckling, and then I'm going to put patterns in all of these big squares, not these smaller ones. I decided not to do that, but these big ones, I'm going to lay down block work in every one of them. Okay, bye.